Hey guys, it's Bridget here. So I know that a lot of you have had quite a few questions about the 21 day fix, and you've been wondering kind of how to portion it out and how to figure out the meal plan aspect of it. So if you've seen my video explaining kind of how it works, that's on my YouTube channel. So if you want to watch that, or if you're in my challenge group, I've already posted that and you've already watched it. So let me explain a little bit how the containers work. So you get your package in the mail and you're so excited to get started, right? And you pull out those containers and you're like, oh, those are kind of small, right? At least that's what I thought. But then you go and like in my other video, it teaches you how to calculate your calorie intake so that you know how many of each container that you need to be eating a day. And so I'm going to teach you kind of how to break down your recipes to figure out how many of each cup is worth. So for instance, I have on my whiteboard here, I have a Shakeology recipe, for instance. So I myself, like when I drink my Shakeology, I am a chocolate fan, a huge chocolate fan. And so for my chocolate, sometimes when I am in such a hurry, I will just put a cup of almond milk with my scoop and I can shake it and go. But for some of you starting out, the Shakeology is super healthy and a lot of your bodies aren't used to it. And so you can taste that aftertaste. But something that I have found that helps with that is I actually like to mix half a banana and a couple ice cubes because I like mine a little more thick than liquidy. And I also like my almond milk. So I'm here to explain to you kind of how it works. So my shake, right? That's going to count as one red container for the 21 day fix. And so it's one container as long as you're using water in the Shakeology, which I'm going to be honest, water in Shakeology is not very good. So if that's what you're trying, you need to change it and find a recipe. So what I do, so one Shakeology is red, right? So if you come down here, if you add a fruit of any kind, so a half a banana is equal to one purple container. And if you add almond milk, then that is going to count as one of your yellow containers for the day. So if you're like me and you're in the first bracket, you're only allowed 2 yellow containers a day. So those include your grains. And I've also posted a list of things that you can and cannot eat. If it is not on the list, sorry, you don't get to eat it. But I am here to tell you that you can have a little bit of chocolate. Yes, you can have chocolate. And your chocolate, this is the catch, you can only have one of your little orange containers of chocolate a day. So if you're a chocolate lover, there's hope for you. You can have your chocolate. So let me break down one of these more complicated recipes that I have posted. So let me pull it up here real quick. Maybe. There it is. Okay. So let me erase this off for you. Okay, so let's start with one of the more simpler recipes. So, for instance, let's do tacos, because everybody likes tacos, right? So, depending on, this is how I gauge my tacos. So, if I have enough yellow containers, then I will have a 6-inch tortilla with it. If I do not, then I just have a taco salad. So it's kind of depending on how many containers I have left for the day. So let's say you're going to have your half a grain container of your tomatoes and your lettuce, okay? So there's one of your green containers, okay? See? So a half of a green container of tomatoes and then a half of lettuce. That will equal 1 of your green containers. So then for your meat, 1 of your red containers, you can have it full enough to where you can still fit the lid on it. So that is your meat. And there is a list of what kind of meats in your book. And I'm not sure where my book is right now, but look it up in your book. It's in there. If you go to your red container, it'll tell you what kinds of meats you can have. I know that turkey meat is on there, but you can also have like super lean meat. And if you're like me, we get cows butchered, so that's what we use. So your red container is your meat, okay? So then if you decide that you want a tortilla, then that is going to be 1 of your yellow containers. Okay? So here's the tricky part. Your cheese, your dairies, you can only have, in my bracket, you can only have 1 blue. So I'm a sucker for cheese, so I would save my blue container for my tacos. So, and then if you like olives on your taco, you can have exactly 12 olives, which is equal to 1 orange container. So if you're having tacos with your olives, sorry you don't get your taco for the day. So that kind of just breaks down a taco for you. And there's also a list of free foods that you can have as much as you want. And I believe it is the 21 Day Fix that says, let me see real quick if I can find my book so I can double check it before I tell you, lead you astray. So, let me check. I'm pretty sure that you can have as much as you want of salsa. So if you like salsa, that is how you're going to spice up your tacos. And also, if you like sour cream, a healthier form of sour cream is if you just get the plain Greek yogurt and just use a spoonful. That'll count as 1 of your spoons. So that is how you would break that up. So I hope this helps you kind of figure out and gauge what to eat and what not to eat. Also, I know that we all have those days where we just want to go out. We just want to go out to eat and not have to worry about it. But here's your thing. So at the 21 Day Fix, you can go out to eat, but you just have to watch your portions. So if you look in the back of your book, it actually gives you some food options for restaurant. And it's on page 70 and 71. And it shows you right here how many of each container counts as what. So I know that there's lasagna in here, and there's cheese pizza, and cheese and vegetable pizza, as well as meat pizza. So let's say you had like a pepperoni pizza. If you had 1/4 of a 12-inch pizza, then that would count as 2 yellows and 1 red container. So if you went out and that's what you had, and then you got a little side salad, see, problem solved. You can still eat out. So you'll find that there is solutions, and if you question if you can eat it or not, ask me, or just don't drink it, or don't eat it. Because if it's not in the book, then you probably can't have it. So I encourage each of you, if you haven't, to go through your meal plan book. I want you to study what you can and what you can't have for the next 21 days. Because the harder you stick to it, the faster you'll achieve your goals and the better your results will be. So I hope that this video helps, and if it does, feel free to comment or share it with your friends. And if it doesn't and there's something that I missed, feel free to comment and let me know if you'd like another video explaining something different. So I guess I'll talk to you later. See you guys.